This your boy Daniel LionsDen Evans, and we are live on the road to Vegas.
May I introduce myself?
Welcome to the pride.
Welcome to the pride.
See the fire in my eyes, yeah. Brothers need to stick together. As a team, we can make it wherever. Just tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
Just tell me if it's real.
Hey. What a time, what a time. What a time for a black man to be alive. Living in the struggle while trying to keep our composure. Killing each other while trying to look for that exposure. We all just want to make it, we should do it as a team. Build each other up and they can't even say a thing. Me and all my brothers just stuck together like glue. It's us against the world and you know what we finna do. Woo! Pop a bottle, we in here for celebration. We just wanna be the leaders that's pushing the generation. Take a seat and find your zone for the topic of conversation. Find a way for a positive revelation. Now this really ain't the time to be thinking about yourself, cause we just a bunch of hustlers that's trying to give out some help. We turn the Cubs into Lions inside of the den. Come and join the brotherhood if you really just wanna win. Hey.
Big fan right here, Charles Dixon. How you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. What about you?
I'm doing awesome, man. So tell us about your experience here, man. It's your first year at this event, PHP, man. Talk to me, baby.
Man, I love this, man. I was invited by Rayshawn Bay, man. You know, I entered the company. I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm so glad I didn't miss this, because, man, this whole event has opened my mind up so big that I'm like, okay, when I first came here, I had a vision, but the fact that my vision went from a roadmap to a blueprint, oh, man, this event is phenomenal.
And that's crazy, man, because that's where I was 12 months ago today. I was in that same position that you was in right now, hearing about it for the first time, seeing the roadmap and the blueprint vision and all that kind of stuff, and that's what really got me on the path where I am right now. So tell us a little bit about yourself, man. You from where?
Well, I was originally born in New Orleans, Louisiana, raised in the backwoods of Mississippi, Utica, Mississippi. But right now, I'm actually staying in Dallas, Texas. I'm not too far from the office that Matt and them just launched, so I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Okay. And you do some things in your own personal business. What kind of businesses do you do besides PHP?
Well, right now, I'm still working on lunch. I just launched New Heights Financial Group last year. We focus on credit repair, business credit, insurance, and things of that nature. So I'm in the process of continuing to grow in that part.
Okay, awesome. So what's your background in?
Well, my background, I come from an entrepreneur background. My father had a trucking company. Then I did have an entrepreneur background. My dad had a trucking company. And then eventually I left there, went to the fire department in the city of Jackson. I also went to the military for 6 years. And I've always been entrepreneur minded. Yeah, so.
Yeah, but it's awesome, man, because that's definitely the kind of energy that we need in this company organization. I've been with, like I said, PHP for a year now, and I got serious about it at this same event that you're at right now. So definitely your business started the right way. Any type of what kind of projects you got working on in the near future?
Well, right now, I really want to focus on my coaching and mentorship program along with this business, because I know there's a lot of people out here that need coaching. One of the audience that I'm attracted to is a young male adolescent orphan, to help them spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and financially, you know what I mean? So I really want to focus, allow this vehicle to be a vehicle to help me with the mentorship program so I can help my brothers, you know what I mean?
And that's, man, when I talked to you the other day, man, we had such a good time, because a lot of things what you're doing right now, I've already done them. I'm doing them right now, so we kind of vibe a lot on the same things. I got a mentorship program for young men and dealing with men that's been in prison and things like that, in the ministry, talking to people and just leading them to Christ and things like that. So a lot of what you do, I already do, so we kind of really, vibe on things. But we talk about some collaborations in the future. What does that look like in your world?
Well, my world, man, I want to get you and your team down my end down here in Texas, so we can rock and roll and help the community. I'm all about collaboration and networking. I believe that we as a culture, if we continue to, stick together, we can build together. You know what I'm saying? At this point in our life, we got our 40 acres of mule, but what we gonna do with it? we still complaining. We can't look back. You know what I'm saying? And we can't go forward. We study looking back. You see what I'm saying?
Man, exactly.
So I'm really excited to invite you down to Dallas, man. Just hope event planning. We got a lot of stuff in the work, man. I don't want to put too much out there, but I'm in a business of collaboration, building those healthy relationships, and getting this money.
I hear you, man.
Yes, sir.
That's definitely something that I'm actually gearing toward right now myself. Doing some collaboration with other people, other entrepreneurs. I'm gonna be, coming out, flying out to Dallas, flying out to other places. I want to be able to create that environment of success that, you can see black men successful without being the stereotype, things like that, able to help other young entrepreneurs reach their full potential. Because I believe, back in the old school, that it really does take a village.
Oh yeah, it takes a village.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody who has their part to play. And then another thing is, with where we are right now as a people, there are no great leaders out there right now to lead. So a lot of young men are falling by the wayside because they don't have no direction, but they don't have anybody to pattern their life after. And so what people like me, people like you, I like to get involved with that because I want to be part of the solution instead of part of the problem.
Right. And I think a lot of that come with, if you go back to slavery, if you go back to the jailhouses being built, those things were built to take the man out the household anyway.
Yes.
So you look at our ancestors, they had it hard, man. And I think us as a culture, we got it harder than any other male that's walking this earth. I believe that.
Tell me about it, brother.
You were right what you said, that we don't have that many leaders. So I feel like that's why we come together and to put that put that weight on our back and say, come on, man, let's go. And we're looking for more leaders to continue to do the same thing that we doing. See, me personally, I come from a society, a time where they say the game is to be sold, not told. I give it free and see what you're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Because most people, you can give it to them and they don't know what to do with it. But I firmly believe that if you give somebody something, you sow a seed in their life, you say God will reap the harvest of that.
Yeah.
Their harvest time will come. So I give them the knowledge. Just see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah. And it's really true what you said. One of my philosophy is I used to live by the code of, giving away free game. But the problem I found out was, after you gave away so much free game, people have become experts at wasting your time.
Oh, no.
And your time is more valuable. And one thing my dad taught me as a child coming up was, if you give a man a fish, he'll only eat for a day. But if you teach a man how to fish, he'll never go broke.
Yes,
so I have been guilty over the years of people starving and being malnutrition because after I have fed them so long, I haven't taught them how to feed themselves. And when I pull away from feeding them, they starve.
But I'm glad you say that. I believe that and I understand that mentality. That's why I say all the time, you feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. But I firmly believe you teach a man how to build a pond, his generation will eat forever. So when I look at things like that, I'm like, I get that, I give it to him, but I'm very, very selective about who I give that information to.
You have to be, because it's even biblical principle that do not give what's holy to the dogs.
Yes, that's it.
Do not cast your pearls among swine. So you have to understand who is worthy of it and who's not worthy of it. Now, if we're doing a mentorship program, each one teach one, then those are men who would be worthy of feeding the fish.
Yes, sir.
But people who are not really interested, just want to ask a bunch of questions, want to dispute and debate everything and everything, those are people that's going to be purposely put in your life by the enemy as a distraction to keep you from your goal.
That's true.
And you have to learn how to discern who is actually just wasting your time, who's actually ever worthy of you giving them a fish, or if you decide to give them a hook.
Right.
And like you said, dig a hole and build their own pond, but it has to come in stages where you're not, being spiritually, mentally drained from just, just casting all your pearls among swine. So, do you have kids?
Yeah, man, I got 4 of my own, but I take care of another one, so 5, 3 girls, 2 boys. My oldest 2 is 15, and my youngest is 5. So, yes, sir.
Yeah. I want to partner with you, man, right here, right now, man. Yes, we want to come up with a game plan to how we can reach more people, more black men in the community, get more things done. If you have a foundation or some type of program that I can be of assistance of, I want to partner with you, man, because I believe that we can do more together.
Yes, sir.
When Jesus, before he left the earth, he told the disciples that greater things that you're going to do than I will, because it's only one in me. But when I come back, I'm going to put my spirit in all of you.
Yes, sir.
So we can do more together. So we want to be able to take this thing into the masses and be able to reach and touch every community, every underprivileged community, just like what PHP is doing,
yes,
talking to the underprivileged, underreached communities. I want to be able to hit those same topics as well and hit those people. Anything you want to say to your people? This is your camera right here, man. You got 15 seconds to give a nice little message and words of encouragement. What would you say to somebody right now who's looking to become an entrepreneur and just scared to get out there? What would you say to them?
If you're looking to become an entrepreneur, I'll tell you like this, I'm shooting straight from the hip. It ain't no easy task. Get ready for the challenges. If you're getting ready to adversity and you practice resilience, you can do anything. I would tell any man that want to do their own thing that, it takes courage. It takes courage to get up every day and to make your own schedule, to make your money, provide for your family. Know what it is that you want. You know what I mean? If you don't know what you want and where you're going, you'll have a real hard time. But if you do know where you're going, stick with it. Stay persistent. Give hard work, but most definitely just work in faith and operate in faith. That way, no matter where you do, no matter where you're going, you continue to operate in a way that's pleasing not just to yourself and your family, but to God, because you put Him first in the midst of it. One of my favorite verses is Matthew 6:33. It's about seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and His righteousness, and everything else that you want, whatever you envision, will be added to you. If you seek Him, He'll do that thing. You can also go back to Proverbs 3:5. It says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to your own understanding. So if He give you the desire of your heart and you have that verse on paper or that vision on paper, if you trust in the Lord with all your heart, no matter what the situation is, you'll get there. So yes, sir.
And that's right on time, brother, for words for the day, man. Thanks for coming out, sitting out with the Den, brother.
Yes, sir.
We are wrapping this series, this Heard It From the Den series up on the road inside the Den, Vegas style. We have been here for a total of 5 days, and this is our final day. But the event is still going on until tomorrow. Yes, but unfortunately, we got to get out of town because we got flight issues and everything. But we will definitely be seeing you soon. Inside the Den season 3 coming soon. We got some good stuff coming up for you. We have a phenomenal season coming up. We have Pastor Rashawn Bay going to be on season 3. We got all type of big name people and people that's near and dear to my heart. Soulfvl Designz going to be on season 3, and we just look forward to seeing you all soon. This is your boy Daniel LionsDen Evans. We will see you on the other side of time. Peace.
It's a video. A video. Press that button.
So my takeaways, this is a very nice car. It's very sexy. It really does fit my personality. I love my Challenger as my main car. I love my Range Rover as my secondary vehicle. I can definitely get used to driving an Italian car of this caliber. It's definitely on my radar. So I am going to be very fast. I love the handles of it. The stereo system is awesome. I believe that this is going to definitely be a future purchase for the Lions Pride. But like I said, I came down here just to put my hands on this car, put my hand on my dream. So there you have it, people. This is the Maserati 2018 test drive. Went well. I really like the car. I mean, I like it even more now that I actually drove it. Before I was just liking it off of dream. And now to be able to come out here and touch it. be able to drive it and be able to just really experience it. Definitely impressed by the way this car is made. Yeah, I want this car, so it's up to me to make it happen and make it become a reality. So I wanted y'all to just share this opportunity with me, this experience with me, to come out here and drive this car. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. This episode of Inside the Den on the road test drive. But you heard it first, Inside the Den. This your boy Daniel LionsDen Evans, and as always, you're live Inside the Den, and we are on our Vegas road show. And I have right here with me a very special guest. This is Miss Tanyea. She is from Chicago, Illinois, and we were just sitting here talking a minute ago, and she has a very interesting business, and I'll let her talk to you about what she does for a living. So, Miss Tanyea, what's the name of your business? What do you do, and how long you been doing it?
Okay, well, the name of my business is called Yayo's Brows. Okay. Wow. I've been doing this for quite some time. I want to say, like, my son is 13, so I want to say like 15 years I've been doing this. Mm-hmm. And I'm basically a beauty therapist.
A beauty therapist. So what actually do a beauty therapist do? Like, what do I mean, I heard of a marriage counselor, I heard of a life coaching, I heard of physical therapist. But what is actually a beauty therapist?
So a beauty therapist is we basically work from the inside out.
Okay.
Okay. And what I mean by work from the inside out is like, I mean, you can put on a ton of makeup and, make it look good. But then you got those people, like, when you take them off, you take the makeup off, and it's like, ooh, you got a whole new face, baby. Yeah. So, like, taking care of yourself, eating healthy, drinking water, and, using certain nice skin products, skincare products, stuff like that. So, that's what I like to do. I like to coach my clients on how to, like I said, work from the inside then out.
What inspired you to start doing this type of work for women all over, your city that you're in? What inspired you to do this?
Well, you know what? Me growing up, I always was into. Actually, I started off with hair, but then I was like, you know what? I started to notice like certain type of hair products and stuff like that was like breaking me out a little bit, especially like with like certain like extensions, weave and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me start, working on skin. I mean, it's very important, So I just wanted to switch. I wanted to transition from being a hairstylist to, being a beauty therapist. And I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand still. I mean, I still do hair like, on the side and stuff like that. But I'm really into like making sure that a lot of women don't need a lot of makeup, because it actually damages skin and it actually makes you age faster. So
what having the bad skin makes you age faster?
The makeup.
Yeah,
certain products, they do make you age. A lot of people don't think of it like that, and that's the reason why they constantly feel like they need it a lot. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of like get the women away from doing all of that. There's nothing wrong with a natural look. You know what I mean? Yeah. Glow, have a glow.
So to the women out there, how does having beautiful skin, how does that help your self-esteem and your confidence level in your day-to-day?
Oh, I mean, it's like words can't even put words to it. I mean, it feels really, really good that you can just wake up and be like, oh my God, do like just normal stuff, It helps a lot because, like I said, it goes back to not depending on the makeup. Okay. So, I mean, it builds a lot, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I always tell my clients when they come to me get their makeup done and stuff like that, I'm looking like, okay, now, if you're going out to the club or whatever like that, you meet somebody, okay, don't make sure your face is not on the pillow, like,
Make sure your face is not on the pillow. So there a type of makeup that you recommend that's not, I guess, I don't know the words, is oily residue, or like what is the?
It just depends on the person, because you know you have people, like you said, like with oily skin, you have people with dry skin. So, I mean, you really have to look at the products. I like more like an organic type of a makeup, like nothing too heavy, you know, nothing cakey, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it just depends on the person. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Any other things you do that you're trying to implement in the future? Any up and coming projects you're working on? Like, what can we expect from you in the future? All your customers and everything.
Well, I'm definitely going to have a product in a bottle. Definitely. I want to start selling my own, you know, and with Yayo's brows, that's like more so like not so much of like heavy eyebrow making. Maybe I'm thinking about going into microblading. You know, it's more natural. It doesn't look like you just draw it on your face, you know what I mean? So that's definitely coming. Yeah.
Okay. And how soon can we expect to see that?
Honestly, I want to give it like maybe 2 years, because I started Yayo's brows during the pandemic. So I just started, it's like about a year and some change old. So,
okay.
Yes, I want to be safe and give it 2 years.
So when we talk about business and we talk about legacy building, what type of legacy are you trying to leave? Do you have children at home?
I have one child. I have a 13-year-old.
Girl? Boy?
A boy.
Boy. Mm-hmm. What type of legacy you want to leave behind for your 13-year-old son?
Well, would be makeup, but
well, I know that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna use makeup as a tool, as a vehicle to actually do something.
Definitely.
You know, for your legacy building. What would that look like?
Well, to be honest, since he draws and stuff like that, he does like anime and stuff like that. My legacy for him would be, you know, to have residual income with this. Like, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe he can come, maybe I can help him come out like with a skincare product for guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just want to have residual income for him, whether I'm around or not, you know what I mean? Teach him business, you know, just get him in the groove with things and, you know, teach him all that I know.
Okay, that's awesome. Got you a future entrepreneur in the making.
That's right.
Hopefully, you know, in the near future, once you decide to go to the next level, you can take your son with you. He can help you with some of the areas of the business that you might not be able to deal with, and you can actually show him something that he can actually pass on to his kids as well.
Absolutely.
So how long you been in Vegas?
I've been in Vegas for 2.5 weeks now.
2.5 weeks?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite part so far? Have you seen any other shows in Vegas?
Actually, no. Haven't gotten to that part yet.
I really recommend David Copperfield.
Oh, okay.
David Copperfield got a good show. And I saw the Michael Jackson won Cirque du Soleil show last night.
What?
I recommend that. It was one of those things where, you know, can't expect to see Mike, but for the for what it was a good show. That even though Mike wasn't present, it was still good to see the show without
That's
Mike.
awesome. Well, I'm definitely going to look into that.
Yes, I think it's at the Mandolin or whatever across the street.
Okay,
Mandolin across the street. So, well, it has been an awesome time sitting down with Miss Tanyea Peterson. No related to Adrian Peterson, she said. She knows him, but she's not related to him. And so, yeah, we just kicking it here. We are here with PHP Integrity Marketing Group Conference 2022. And we deal with retirements and things like that due to the recent market crash. You know, retirements have lost over $3 trillion. And we're just here to kind of spread the message of financial freedom, legacy building, and things like that. And just showing people how to retire millionaires instead of depending on the 401k that's already in trouble already. And so that's what we're doing here. But it was definitely great to sit down with you. You have the drink here.
Oh, thank you. I do.
Yeah, and then like I said, we look forward to connecting on some business.
Absolutely.
If you are definitely interested in learning how to 4X your business,
I would love to
take your business to the next level, show you how to get accepted for certain grants and things like that. Definitely help you.
Well, let's get to that.
As well.
Yes.
We can exchange phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you got a contact number for me once you finish your trip in Vegas
Okay.
and get back to Chicago, you'll be able to really, you'll be able to have some more conversation.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, thank you for having me.
All right, ma'am. Nice to come on the show. You all give it up for Miss Tanyea Peterson. Y'all give it up for her. First time just hanging out, and we just, just chopping it up with her.
Stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. I'm a lion, ain't nothing but anything. We on fire, and my brothers, they on fire too. And we'll fight for each other, that's what Lions do.
Progression of the team is the purpose of our devotion. You can see that we've been working and really having some motion. None of it was given, you know that we had to hustle. And that's just how it is when you coming about the struggle. They say it takes a village when you raising a child, and they all turn into your family after a while. We gotta feed into each other, show love to one another. Not a race, but I know we can all finish the mile. When we step up in the den, you letting go of your past. You the only person that can really hold yourself back. The pride and strength of a lion is truly your match. Everybody has it when you a part of the pack. Now this ain't the type of place that'll judge you for who you are. We just get you on your way to becoming a superstar. I told you once before and I can tell you again. Come and join the brotherhood if you really just trying to win. What's up?
Brothers need to stick together. As a team, we can make it wherever. Just tell me how you feel. Just tell me if it's real. Brothers need to stick together. As a team, we can make it wherever. Just tell me how you feel.
Tell me how you feel.
Just tell me if it's real.